8 minutes before 1 o'clock. I'm going to have my car washed in preparation for tomorrow's event, as we might get busy by tomorrow. So I will have to have an earlier washing while I also go live, so as to show to you how the speedy wash actually can powerfully wash my very untidy vehicle in just a couple of minutes. And so I am positioning to get out of my parking in my house, going to the speedy wash somewhere to experience car washing for this very untidy vehicle, which I used last week for a very long drive. Okay, so here we go for our mobile live. Okay, so we're moving in the direction of the car wash. Just about 15 minutes drive from here if there is no traffic, and I'm just maneuvering outside my gate. Okay, our area is so tight, it's very hard sometimes to maneuver, as many informal settlers are occupying the highway or our right of way, as you can see. But we will try to manage very swiftly going to the area for our car wash. I believe I could not have a complete wash today, as I shall be staying inside while the speedy machine would turn on its nozzle to wash this vehicle in just a couple of minutes. Okay, so here we go. And by the way, this is also a test broadcast for my stand that just arrived today, where I'm testing it if it's very stable in my vehicle, as I shall always be doing this kind of a live every now and then. I'm on a journey, I'm on a trip. So let's just see how the experience will be. I have just gotten out of my parking and moving onwards to the area for my car wash. Okay. I cannot do a background music, as definitely if I would run on an FM, there shall always be some copyright issues with the music that predictably you cannot control. So I'll just be on a monologue driving towards where the car wash shall be. Yeah. I'm getting to see actually some guests coming into my profile and page, okay, to witness my live as I decide to go to the car wash to have this vehicle prepared for tomorrow's event, as tomorrow might become very busy. And so it's good that I could have it already washed as early as today. Yeah. It's kind of traffic. Okay. Oh. Oh. Good, he's giving. Oh, no giving ways. Oh, this motorbike. Oh, this jeepney. Very good drivers. They'll give in only when you are inching very closely to a right of way. But unless you position, no one seems to be willing to give way. That's how good the drivers are in Cebu. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. And I was able to maneuver out our house going to the highway. Will take you right, because It's no left in the next corner. And we have to take a U-turn in the closest gas station before we can head to our direction. If the direction is going right through and through, there's no problem. But if you're going back to the uptown area, like to where this car wash is situated, then you would be forced to actually take a U so you can be redirected to the direction of your destination. Yeah. Oh, so I have guest on my page. I believe I have, is this Marisa? Fe Villarito. I think Mom, I have messaged you, if not early today, last night. I'm glad to have you as one of my supporters. Yeah. Hi, hello Ivy. I've learned to, engage in some of my co-bloggers. Something I never do before, not because I hated to, but simply because I was not used to, as I was too focused actually to learn on my page. But I have to little by little learn how to engage with other blogs or pages just so I can also enjoy their support. As I felt unfair for some of them who had been consistently supporting me, but I realized that I'm not supporting them back. So for that, I started to apply what I learned. Okay. Thank you. Hello, Ivy. How are you? Aba, Pars, you're there. Sundoon ta kakaron. Basta nakakadire. Palimpyo lang ko daan kay na ay event tomorrow. Mabisi niya ko. Dako na ra ba kaintiyan. Lisod na kay lihok. Alit na dire. Kay para sundoon ta kag ihatod ta ka wherever you are. Yeah. So I have Ivy and Mark from Zamboanga, who is actually on my Facebook profile, while I have Fe Villarito. Yes, thank you, Fe. I just cannot engage because I am actually maneuvering. So, yes, thank you for supporting me on my broadcast. It will be just a very short trip, just going to where the Speedy Wash is. Wow, Luis, like to have you on board, huh? It's like imagining that you are seated on my right as I am driving, Well, you are my boss and my amo. Hello, brother Nini, how are you? Shout out to you, brother Nini. Where are you broadcasting at? And of course, Luis there and Mark. I'm doing a test drive actually with the newly arrived handle of my, of my mobile phone, because one time I positioned one or two here. I was trying to install one, but it never just actually worked. And so I have to order another buy one, take one online. And it just reached today as I was installing them. This is going to be a test also to how stable are these handles. Because it seems like most of the time I'm on the road, I could not just be dependent with a friend to hold the mobile phone or the gadget for me to do live. I would learn to be so independent so that I can just do it on my own. As I feel the need to keep broadcasting live for certain requirements to hit. I just hit one requirement on my Facebook profile, and I just have this button for my in-stream ads approved yesterday. Not necessarily approved, as I was given 2 weeks of evaluation, but at least I was able to set it up. Yeah. And so both now my profile and my Facebook page have buttons for in-stream ads. I just am only working for the live ads to finally be hit for my page, just so I could be complete in my monetization tools. On my profile, I have the stars and eventually the subscription, which I know would follow after the stream ads, in-stream ads. I'm not sure when I could be hitting the live ads for both of my accounts, but I'm already fine with with my YouTube, as everything is going well. I only have to find a very good content for my upload just so I could start reaping up the revenues for being monetized. I did not know that as I was actually talking about these things on my live, there were people who have decided to open also their professional mode on their FB and to work on their YouTube, as they felt being motivated by the every sharing moments I have here, as I had really nothing to share now and then on my live except this very activity that I am currently on. This makes me busy. And I just talked to the owner of a secondary school where I slept last Friday night. And when the husband was actually listening to my live, wow, it's very good that there was no client in the speedy wash. So I could just actually be automatically accommodated. All right, so here's the speedy wash. Okay, it seems like there is no line to queue. Here is the guy who would be asking me for the service, which I cannot go complete. Sod lang ko do. Sod lang. Sod lang. Nya, palimpyo lang ko sa kuando. Kanini ang akong mga matings, ha? Di na ko mabiyaan. So, that's a very lucky day for me. Usually, I would fall in line as the fourth, the fifth, if not the seventh or eighth or ninth client. This is the speedy wash. Okay. So you can hear the gushing sound of the nozzles spraying very heavily on the vehicle. And it will take only around 15 minutes the most to have this thing done before I go to the service bay area for the finishing touch, for the buffing. All right, here we go. Okay, so I don't know if my signal won't be affected as the cleaning would go. That's the speedy. Okay. All right. Let me. That's exactly how it goes. That's the speedy. All right. So it's a very convenient way of allowing your vehicle to be washed without even having to get outside. They can wash you from the outside until you would go for complete service. That's when you have to embark down and allow them to clean on the inside, the vacuum and everything. But in this case, there is no need to go down as I'm doing live with all these three gadgets in. All right, so wow, thank you that the signal is cooperating and it doesn't seem to, get affected by the speedy wash. It's a very powerful nozzle actually that's spraying very powerful water on the vehicle, such that, all right, so they're really actually sprinkling on the shampoo and the conditioner, I would say car conditioner, along with the soap. Okay, that's the second process. Okay, and yeah, that's how it goes. All right, my signal is just actually excellent. I was not disturbed by how the way everything went for my car wash. Yes, Emily, how are you there? Andam ko da anday kay magninong tagkasal ugma. Palimpyo ko da sa kinan, as we can never tell, tomorrow may be very busy for us to prepare. I'll look at the guy who is starting to clean actually my windshields after the shampoo and the car conditioner, they'd follow through actually wiping on the outside. Just surface wiping, because later on as the nozzle again would spray very powerful water, it would just bring down the dirts, okay, through its pressure. So if you see on my right side, there's this guy actually wiping on my windshields, now moving towards the right front and moving around the vehicle, okay? Uh, yes, where is this? Anyway, let me not just, you'll get to see them as they rotate around wiping the outside of the car. Uh-huh. How, I hope, ay, Marisa, I had been messaging you, darling, asking for your number, kept looking whether you have already texted me or typed down your mobile that I may be able to get in touch with you for a lot of mentoring that you need to do to me, as there are still many things I need to learn. I never went live yesterday because I decided to simply read on the policies, the everything that Meta provides for an information, because earlier I was just very dependent with people who would tell me what to do, where to go. But even with all those instructions, it seems like I couldn't fully absorb. So I decided before I would finally decide to, quit on this very foolish thing I get into, to find out if I can understand what I'm reading. And so yesterday there was no live in favor of knowing what are some policies and what are there that needs to be absorbed, to be observed at least. And I was able to understand a little only. I still need more mentoring. Medyo bobo na solo. Thank you, Junver, for being there once again. Junver and Nini Mides. We have Emily on my profile. We have Marisa Lopez on my page. And of course, I have the YouTube waiting for when this will be uploaded, as there also are some regular viewers watching on my live. So I just couldn't actually let it pass without including my YouTube channel on my live. Villarito transferred from my page to my profile. Okay, so that's the video. As take note, I just came in and it's almost about to be done. I shall be transferring to the service bay area for buffing. That's how quick is washing here. Now they're applying on, I believe this is already the, what do you call this? The car lotion, or how they call it, car oil, to supply glow to the vehicle just before it shall be air dried. Okay, I believe this is not the air drying thing, and after this it will be done. Okay, that's it. That's exactly it. All right, and I'm so glad that my signal is so stable. So stable that I do not have to pause my broadcast. Hello, Dodoy, how are you? Jobert Serenio. Hello po, Idol. Yeah, shout out to all of you guys. Yes, Doy, nindotag life and Dodoy. Ay, biyahe-biyahe naman lang ni Bisag Asa. Di naman taan ni Kapas. Hi, Doy. Thank you for mentioning my name. Oh yeah, sure. I'd always do. John Vert, Tian, Trinidad. In fact, shout out to you. Also to you, Dodoy. Getting richer, huh? Cannot be rich anymore. Yeah. Hello. I missed you guys. You're not inviting me to your trips. Seems like, oh, mas dindot mo. Okay. Seems like, all right, I'm done. There's signal for me to get out of this section. All right, so just about less than 15 minutes. 15 minutes and my washing is done. And there are already lines at my back, actually. Just one car. Because it's just minutes after lunch, so there's less traffic about this hour. Okay, here I go. Okay, to the service bay area for buffing. All right, so do, mating lang, kuha lang ang mating. Kana lay akong palimpyuhan, di ko mo gawas kay ga-live ko. Gawas raman sa dang akong pakuanan. Ah, all right. Thank you hasta ang pikas do ha. So that's it. Hello Dodoy, Jobert Serenio. Shout out yes to you, Idol Jobert Serenio. Wherever from Boracay. Are you the guy who worked on my edits? Is that you? Yeah? Alright. Sige. Thank you, Day. Joe Bird. Yeah, I hope you are. I was about to really call you. I got so busy. I had mentorings here and there also on. Ni Montes Palma sa imo, sir. Oh yeah, yes. Regards to all of you guys. You're all getting very rich, ha? Wala na, di na ako kaapas ninyo, mga dato na yung kay mo. But back to you, Joe Bert. Yeah, if you are the one working in the hotel who worked on my edits while I was there, is that you? I will be contacting you because if I may have heavy uploads, tomorrow I will be sponsoring a wedding. And because, haha, I still do not know how to really do a very good edit, I would still need your skill. Your expertise. Yes, Dodoy, why are you laughing? You are getting rich, I know. Pahuam og kwarta, doy. Pa-Gcash naman. Wa na laman ang Gcash diri dapita. Sige na. Well, proud Marisa. Wala ako nag-live kahapon dahil I decided na alamin ko na lang yung mga bagay na hindi ko talaga malaman, no? Kasi tuwing ako ay nagtatanong kung ano ibig sabihin nito, anong sibihig noon, at ako'y tinuturuan, hindi ko naman pala kayang sundan yung mga tinuturo kahit na doon sa tutorial. So, sinubukan ko kung maintindihan ko ba habang babasahin ko yung mga policies, ano yung mga instructions sa nandoon, hanggang sa may nakita nga akong mga changes, you know, like a change on how we are gonna be paid with the reels, okay? Which will be effective June 13. And there's also a change in the YouTube, in the way, in the manner by which they, still about the revenues, okay? So, maraming changes. It was good na I decided to read for myself para matutunan ko rin namang makaintindi at hindi magiging very dependent sa kung ano naintindihan sa iban. Yeah, I know you're working there in Boracay, but are you the one in Lind Hotel? Jobert Serenio? Or you were with a group of guides, tour guides? Yes, please. Yeah. I will be coming back there soon. If you are in contact, usually I will have a chance to get back to you and probably see you in person. Jobert Serenio. Yep. The guys are busy actually doing the buffing outside of my car as the order is only for a body wash. Okay, we'll just do our own vacuuming. That's all because I am conducting live and I cannot just simply get down. Good enough because it's also very hot outside. Actually, this is the first time I order for this kind of an order, body wash only. Okay, because now of this live, if not for the live, I wouldn't be able to try really having a wash while I would just stay inside my vehicle, my car. Yeah, okay, yes. Where are you working in Boracay? Is it in Lind Hotel? Is that where I met you? Yeah. I missed Boracay, huh? That fast, that quick. Oh, who could this be? Oh, Jobert Serenio. Yeah. Okay, I am tempted to, would like to see you. Maybe I have met you when I was there. At the sizzling bar and restaurant at Station Zero? Oh, come on. You're in a very saucy place, huh? I was invited to actually drop by Shangri-La at that station, and I asked for the guy who invited how far would that be and how much will be the trip from my hotel, and I was informed it will take around 350 from Lind going there one way. And I was asking him if he could really meet me as he was inviting me, but he told me he was on duty. So that was it. I decided to stay in my hotel. But you are working in a sizzling 99 bar and restaurant at Zero Station. When we get by, when we get back, sige, we'll see if we could have a chance to stroll around Station Zero because I know that's where Crimson is and Movenpick and Shangri-La. Wow. Finally. Sige. My connection almost failed because of how the door were actually closed. It was too hard. That triggers a connection failure. Yeah. Hinay lang pagkuan doy ha kay makuha akong signal pag sira ba. Ay kay gosga. All right, so that's it. It's this that is not so stable. This one on my profile that's easily affected. Yeah. Oh, malapit lang po kami sa alam ko. That's where we actually spent swimming over that area. The very station by where the guests are allowed to swim. And so we were there for an hour actually dipping and doing some fun. We're never able to go kayak, but we were really there. Sightseeing your resort. The Crimson, the Shangri-La, and the Movenpick. Okay. So, what is your work, Joe Bird? Are you the chief barista? Roel Gabas is watching. Hello, Brad. How are you? Okay. Dudoy, are you still there? Let's talk. Uh-huh. And of course, we have, I don't know if Marisa, nanilip ko if naaba nag-live diri na side. Yes, I am. Well, I'm glad that you are there. Pahingin naman ang number mo, dear Marisa. Gusto kong tawagan ka. Hindi kita matawagan sa video call eh. Oh, galing mo naman. Ang ganda, ang galing ng chef namin doon sa Lin. Sarap magluto. Pero siguro masarap ka rin magluto. Oh, really? Sana makabalik agad dyan. Tandaan ko tong profile name mo. Are we friends? Or you're just following my page? Yes. Yes, Marisa, sana naman. Bigyan mo ako ng pagkakataong makakakontak sa'yo. Di kita makontak kahit sa video call, ha? Kasi nasa ano lang, nasa meta ang mga accounts natin eh. Walang Captain Waiter, yes, okay. Walang chance na makapag-video call. Na busy talaga ako. Buti ka pa. Alam ko naman na mamayagpag ka na. Kaya baka hindi mo na kami pansin, ha? Yeah. Shout out to you, Joe Bert. Friend tayo. Very good. Okay. Sige. So, hindi ka lang the follower type, ha? We really are friends. Okay. Which FB ba yan ang tinutukoy mo? Ang dami kong account kasi. Sana sa Ed Cortez. Kasi nandito ka baka dito sa Ed Cortez ka. Okay. Jubert. Sirenio. Yes. Okay. Let me check on Jobert Sirenio again. This is Roel Gabas. This is... Oh yeah, Jobert Sirenio. Mm-hmm.
Ada
Mana?
290.
Okay. Harap rin. Thank you.
Okay, gamay na sa?
Bulak gid doy. Wa kaabot doy. Mao ra gyapon.
LIJ, sir.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Very quick. Yeah. So quick is the wash. Doesn't even take around 30 minutes. Kapapasok ko lang tapos na kaagad. No? React sa post you. Oh wow, really? I have to go over it again ha. Hindi ko masyado napansin. Masyado akong focus doon sa aking mga pagkakamali kasi ang dami kong mga mali dito sa pinasok kong hobby na ito. Minsan ay nai-stress pa ako. Tapos yung mga iba pa dyan na akala mo ay tutulungan ka. Bababuyan ka lang pag hindi na nila makuha ang gusto nila sa'yo. Sa messenger niyo po. Alright, go please. Message ya. Let me engage with you there. Although I would really be reacting to the every messages left here in my profile, you know. So I am perfectly done. Okay. Oh. Yes. Salamat, Gilbert. Knowing you at nag-engage ka talaga ng todo sa akin ngayon. I will never get to forget you. Wow, Luis Alejandro Morales is also watching. From where could Luis be? Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm enjoying actually so many guests today on my broadcast, both on my page as well as on my profile. Siguro dahil bagong drama naka-broadcast while in the vehicle eh. Sinusubukan ko lang kamo mga friends ang ano. May dumating sa online yung in-order ko na holder. Mobile phone holder kasi yung nabili ko dito sa boutique last time. Sinubukan ko, hindi siya kumapit. And so, I could have used this already last week in my trip. Kung dumating itong na-order ko sa online which came in rather late, ngayon lang dumating. So, nung ni-install ko siya kanina, feeling ko mukhang stable naman. So, sinubukan kong lagyan ng telepono. I tried all the 3 gadgets for my live because I use always 3 accounts. Aba, okay naman. So, medyo na-encourage ako na pumasyal. So, I decided na, sige, ito, magpawash na lang muna para ano naman, sulit naman yung lumabas sa bahay dahil sobrang init nga ngayon. And that's why when I had this car washed, I decided that I will just have a body wash on the outside minus the vacuum and everything. Nakakatipid naman dahil I'm here actually doing the live. At sinubukan ko rin if my signal will be strong enough actually to withstand the pressure of the water on the nozzle of actually the speedy wash machine. Yeah. At okay naman. Di naman ako na disappoint. Kaya eto, I'm not heading home. I still am going a stroll. Kasi malakas pa ang aking signal at ang aking battery. And so, I'm taking a route in the uptown. In fact, I'm going Ayala side. Okay. This is the area going out to or moving out to the hotel belt section. This is the other side of where I stayed at. But this is still part in our barangay, the barangay in the city that usually has so much hotel that makes this barangay so rich because of the hotels and condominiums, since more than half of Ayala belongs to our barangay. And then we are in the uptown area. In fact, we live right there, over this corner, over this street, on the other corner. And we just are actually staying at the back of one hotel. Our area being the hotel belt in the uptown. Okay, so yes, this is Park Lane Hotel, and all the hotels in town are here. Just this week, we were into some of these hotels for an event. As Request Hotel, where I took pictures of their swimming pool on the seventh floor and the neighboring condos and hotels along this side. Okay, so I'll tour you around to some tall buildings in the Ayala. We're very close to Ayala kasi in the IT area. That's why, yeah. Alright. I wish I could change the button to project to you what's actually on the forward view, because right now the cam is just actually focused on me. Although you will see as I passed by the tall buildings around, okay? And I'm obstructed on the right by my other phone that's hanging on the right view, right part of my vehicle. Anyway, I'll not get there. Okay, I'll just move ahead. Okay, I've been live for more than 30 minutes, around more than 15 minutes. Okay, around. Oh, nagkamali ako ng kumuha ng lane. Napadpad ako dito sa the Ayala side. Okay. Maybe I will have to get inside the mall as I am already around. Okay. I'm supposed to have my nails cleaned. I hope my Suki is free to handle me when I get into the boutique, into the shop. Part of the preparation for the event that we shall be having by tomorrow. Napaka-announcing. Okay? Ganyan siguro ang nagbablog, no? Kung ano-ano lang ang pinagsasabi. Para hindi lang maubusan ng masabi. Kaya ganyan. So, don't take it so negatively, ha? Kasi, we get lost out of what to say. Kaya, whatever comes in mind, sasabihin na. Okay. Alright. Oho, mukhang paikot-ikot lang ako nito ngayon. The way I feel it. Okay. How are my Eliezer Dorun is watching? Yes, how are you? Where are you broadcasting? Okay. Glad that Jobert is still actually on board. And yeah, Marisa. I hope Marisa is still on. Fe Villariti is still there. Okay. There's a little traffic. Okay. Oh wow, so dumarami ang nasa profile ko. Salamat mga idol. Yes. We're trying to keep safe, keep ourselves safe while driving. Uh-oh. I will continue my live later when I'll be in the house. This first that I installed on my vehicle to